are turning to the car industry now because the US and Europe have been going after China recently for unfair propping up electric car fact. The European Commission's anti-subsidy investigation is wrapping up to coming weeks, and some sort of response is expected at Brussels, but with annual sales of electric vehicles already above 30% of all cars in China, the mood remains optimistic. As our correspondent Stephen MacDonald saw at the Beijing Auto Show. Until recently, the idea that electric vehicles will make up a portion significant por- po- portion of cars on our streets was something for the future, then China came along with thrust future upon us. Now it's a shift is with rapid growth, the industry fueled governments subsidies subsidies subsidies. Problems with this is that the Europeans and Americans are saying that given shiny brands an unfair advantage on price and that they're being able to flood markets and other countries' rates, local brands can compete with their threatening to put tariffs on Chinese car to level the playing field. The counter, cultural cultural argument to that, though, is that at the beginning you needed to have such subsidies to have enough charging stations to give electric vehicles a significant enough portion of the market to survive into the future, and the biggest change that's happened have been in terms they asked to do of ordinary people. You just have to speak to the customer. This is huge auto show to see that in China, big cities, more are choosing electric cars because they are good value for money and good for the environment. New energy cars have become totally normal and accepted. They have good touch and they are good to drive. From voice triggers instructions to the last flashy on-screen displays, the China electric vehicle industry is showing off that it can do. For example, this charging station boasts 500 km or 310 mi- miles of driving after just 12 minutes plugged in. The established European and American brands are also taking this on this country's new players. Their Chinese companies have invested heavily in development of electric vehicles, building the huge factories and the like. They are going to need a port re- revenue to make their money back. Many will survive because the competition is just so fierce, and yet upsides can always fall back on the massive domestic market. And it looks like it just keeps growing as more and more people take make the switch away from traditional